we're here at UNC Chapel Hill at Zeta Tau Alpha Sorority House. They've been experiencing some organizational issues. Sure, everybody wants to go to their fun parties and cocktails, but at the same time, it's difficult to get people to go to those really important events like philanthropy events and the like. We're gonna go inside here, meet with the president and her executive team, and see what we can do to fix this problem.
We're here at the Zeta Sorority House where the members have a difficult time showing up for chapter and philanthropic events. But there's no problem getting them to social events, obviously. Currently, most of the punishments involve money, and it can be up to $200. We want to get rid of this system. We instead would prefer to increase unity within the sisterhood, add incentives add positive incentives to going to philanthropy and chapter, and then finally motivating them and increasing autonomy.
For the past 3 years, we've not only been just members of Zeta, but we've also served on the executive council. We've seen firsthand just how realistic these problems are. In fact, they keep me up in the middle of the night most of the time. Girls just don't attend chapter events, and they might outwardly act like they're passionate about our philanthropy, but when it comes down to it, they gripe and complain when they have to wake up early to work events or volunteer after class. These are all very realistic problems that, as president, I would really like to improve within my sorority.
We found that a lot of our enacted and espoused values just don't line up. For example, we all say we're really committed to service and philanthropy, but when it comes down to it, no one is attending the events. We really want to follow a process of change and start at the beginning and unfreeze and really understand what the root of the problem is. To do so, we conducted a survey and sent it out to all of our members.
To understand a little bit more of what the problem is within Zeta, we took a survey of all the members. Nearly 90% of them said they would be more motivated to attend chapter if there were free raffles or more incentives. They also want us to increase transparency between the executive council and the rest of the chapter. Based off of our survey, they recommend that we be more inclusive with the chapter in decision making, such as through polls and voting at chapter, and be more open to letting people voice opinion and concerns through chapter-wide roundtables. They also recommend that we make chapter a better time and be as transparent as possible with the chapter and encourage morale.
Other plans?
It's like they don't even care about anyone besides the exec board.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I feel like a ghost sometimes.
I think the exec board, they just get into their meetings and they just decide what times would be best for them. And they don't think about us at all.
Yeah, completely agree.
It's absurd.
We have no voice.
We are going to use the job design theory, specifically the autonomy part, to increase unity and foster autonomy. Everyone in the chapter has a voice that needs to be heard. We plan to give members more autonomy by giving them a say in certain decisions, such as event and meeting times. We want to include members' perspectives to discover what they are passionate about, and by using their input, members will be more motivated to attend these meetings.
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming to my first presidential roundtable. I'm really excited about hearing your feedback. So I just wanted to start, and I wanted to get your input on some of our philanthropy events. What do you guys think would be good ideas?
Well, the scheduling is a big deal for me. One of our last philanthropy events was a conflict of schedule for me. And, I'd like for us all to have a democratic way so that we can find a time that works for everybody. I think that'd be great.
Do you think surveys at chapter or over chapter-wide emails would be very effective?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that sounds perfect, actually.
Well, thanks so much for your feedback.
How do you like the new surveys that have been going on at chapter?
I actually really like them. I love being able to select what time works best for me because before I was so busy I could never go to anything.
Yeah, just kidding. Chapter sucks. I'm never gonna go to that.
I actually made a fake class on my schedule and sent a screenshot of them to them and deleted it so I don't ever have to go.
Nice plan.
It's awesome.
Nice
Never
plan.
been
I
one
feel like
time.
everybody does that probably.
No, dude, it's brilliant. You should do it. I hate chapter.
Definitely gonna.
We are going to use the expectancy theory to enhance the performance to outcome link, which is also called instrumentality. And to do so, we are going to reward members by adding a social event if there is enough participation in chapter events or philanthropy events. We also plan to add raffles to increase the incentive to attend these sorts of meetings. And based off of our survey, 90% of members would be more likely to attend meetings if raffles or giveaways were present. And additionally, 80% of members would attend these same meetings with increased incentives such as additional social functions.
Hey, are you going to chapter tonight?
For sure. If we all go, we get another social event. And social events are awesome.
Oh, dude, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'll come too then.
Yeah, we should get everyone to come. I think everyone is going to come from what I've been hearing.
Sweet.
Because we used to have a 100% retention rate, guys, and that is just not a thing anymore.
We plan to improve Zeta's organizational culture by enacting a top-down approach. The organizational culture is strongly impacted by the role of leadership, and the executive committee members serve as role models. We went directly to the exec committee and discovered that they need to be more transparent with the chapter and lead by example by attending all of the events and meetings. We hope that this top-down approach will help strengthen the culture and make members more inspired.
As exec members, we need to go to all of our events and support our members and stuff like that.
We can adjust one of our goals from last year and make it not just breaking down the hierarchy of EC, but make sure that as EC we're getting to know the new girls.
Even just invite them over to have dinner with us and take pictures.
We're really excited about all the changes that are being made to Zeta. We think that all the new exciting things that are happening in chapter are going to be really incentivizing to girls to show up, and also that this is going to help provide useful feedback to the executive council, and we just really think that our whole sorority is going to be a whole lot closer and more cohesive as a unit.
Oh, I love you, sisters.
All right, I think that was a great day at Zeta Tau Alpha sorority. We talked about some really great things. People are really excited about the incentives, the autonomy, and the organizational culture that we're going to be revamping here at the house. Erica and her team were phenomenal, and I think we have big things coming for this sorority in the future. Thanks for watching.